security.
We're going around the net. All right, little change of pace today, people. We're going to start things off today with a little bit of education instead of the usual crotch shots.
Nice.
So coming in at number 5 is James Earl Jones on Sesame Street, circa 1969.
Now, we don't know what the context of this video is other than it was on Sesame Street and was probably helpful in teaching children to count.
Yeah.
We also don't know why something about this seems so odd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, that was
He wasn't sure about that one.
maybe 6?
That came out of nowhere.
Okay, look, okay, it was the late 80s or 60s, so maybe kids back then just learned through like dead-eye chanting.
Yeah, or everyone that worked on Sesame Street back then might have been high.
Oh, that's
all the time.
It's like we work for Sesame Street,
yeah.
Let me tell you. Now we're going to take a trip, it's true, from the educational world to the promotional world. Aren't you right now? You feel that?
Oh, these trails, how'd you do that?
Let's take a look at number
4.
Yes, number 4.
Thank you, James.
Thanks.
You're biting my hand.
It's a big help. Big help.
It's the new Grand Theft Auto 4 Special Edition.
Yeah, see, big release games have been coming out in these high-priced special editions for a while now, and this may not. This is probably the first time a game has come with its own safe, though.
That's right.
Like really, if you spring for the special edition, you're gonna get a customized metal safety deposit box, as well as a book full of production artwork.
It's also got a soundtrack CD, a limited edition duffel bag, and a Rockstar keychain so you can lock up your safety deposit box and make sure you are the only one who gets to play the game.
Yeah, seriously, put your
really
virginity in the safety deposit box because you throw away the key. You're not going to need it if you're spending $90 for bragging rights on a special edition of Grand Theft Auto.
And what do? Do you carry it around?
Yeah. What's up, ladies? Hello.
You
okay,
like my
gentlemen.
Okay, but you have to pre-order before the game's October 10th release. So
Yeah, and if you're still undecided, though, I mean, the game's going to be great. Duffel bag. All right. Be sure to watch tomorrow's Attack of the Show, though.
Keychain.
If you need a little bit more, we're going to have the brand new Grand Theft Auto 4 trailer. Could be good. All right, in at number
3.
Today is a clip from MSNBC's Morning Joe show. It's an early morning news show that was anchored by Joe Scarborough.
Now, yesterday, co-anchor Mika Brzezinski was about to read the morning's headlines when she saw the lead story was about Paris Hilton's release from jail, and she wasn't happy about it.
But I have an apology as well, and that is for our lead story.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, I didn't choose it. The entire country watched.
Oh, my God. You know what? She's not a journalist anymore, is she?
No, I hate this story, and I don't think it should be our lead.
I hope your dad's... Well, you know what? You know what, Mika?
You make your own
Hold
lead.
on a second. You make your own lead. That's a cop-out.
Okay. All right, to the news now. A major Republican senator challenging President Bush during a time of war.
Now, this is
Senator
news.
Richard Lugar called for a...
Now, I want to lead with the Paris Hilton story.
And
What's
you know
that?
how lighter... Can you
Unhand me.
It's the Paris Hilton story, okay?
Wait a second.
Hold on a second. I'm going to make a point.
Lord.
We're not covering this, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done with the Paris Hilton story. Fine.
Lord, why is she such a journalist?
I won't do it. Will you burn this for me, please? I'm about to snap.
You get to see that. And then we, of course, have Paris Hilton.
Right. They were leading with it again.
Were they really?
I'm shredded.
Symbolic gesture number 3.
Symbolic gesture number 3.
This is my Paris Hilton story.
And here it goes. What a statement.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the...
Okay, now a little fiery
A little
there.
controversy going on.
On the surface, this looks great. You know, finally, like a news anchor who refuses to read fluff stories when there's legitimate and important national news coming out of Washington. Some of the producers here, though, they were ready to call shenanigans. They were ready to brand this thing. They think something else might be going on.
Yeah, now, Kevin and I do not agree. Our producers think that this is all staged. They point to the what they call conveniently located lighter that was in somebody else's pocket, the lit paper shredder in the background, and the fact that there were 2 cameras standing by for close-ups on the shredder. Now,
I only saw one.
Kevin and I disagree wholeheartedly. First of all, the shredder, it wasn't lit. Sometimes you have scenery.
Yeah, I could walk over here. I don't normally do this in the show.
But you can still see it.
There's still light. I can hang out with my monitor buddy.
You can still see it, exactly. And guess what? Yeah. And also,
how's it going, monitor buddy?
there weren't, Kevin.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Okay, come back to me. Let's just come back to me real quick. And we'll continue.
Ooh.
You're good? Okay, so also, they said there was like all these cameras set up. There's only one camera, look like, and we have cameras all over. A camera can pan,
all over the
follow
place.
her. It's easy.
Look at all this room.
Yeah,
oh,
see?
clearly it's staged, producers.
Yeah. Now, we don't believe it's staged. We think it's the real deal.
We think Micah's being honest. Mika?
Yeah.
Mika.
Mika.
Mika. We think she's being honest. We salute you.
We salute
for refusing to read a Paris Hilton update as your lead story, even if it's still covered everywhere else on your network.
Yeah.
Still, congrats to you.
Yeah, all
now,
right.
if you disagree with us, feel free, go to the forums.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah, post your thoughts, because I'm curious.
Yeah. All right, coming in at number
2.
Oh, okay, that was creepy.
A
little creepy. At number 2 today is a video of Dirty Jobs host Mike Rowe in a former non-dirty job, but he's still thinking dirty.
Oh, yeah, he's good. While working for home shopping channel QVC, Mr. Rowe was caught ranting about which cartoon ladies that he found attractive.
Sexually.
Yeah.
Sing along with the beauty. The beauty is kind of pretty. Is that embarrassing, Blair? That ever happened to you? You're sitting there, you're watching an animated film, and you suddenly find yourself attracted to the animated figure. Isn't that terrible? The Little Mermaid? Oh. I mean, you know, I'm relatively secure in my manhood, so I can say that. But I tell you what, Veronica in the Archies, I think it was Veronica. Oh, I mean, how embarrassing. How embarrassing to have a thing for an animated figure. If I were animated, by golly, that Little Mermaid, I'd go to the beach more often. Here's a Lee Sands flat front eelskin handbag.
I'd like to bang a mermaid. By the way, here's a handbag. It sounds like Mike's got a bit of the fish market fever.
It
happens to a lot of guys that came of age to these Disney films, you know.
I mean, but what do you do with a mermaid? Where do you put it?
There's plenty of options. Plus, she got her wish. She got the
Yeah, but he likes.
What do you call those things?
Her sea legs?
No, remember in the song?
Oh, the song!
Yeah, I thought you'd be on point with that.
Like sea legs?
You weren't attracted to any cartoons growing up?
No,
no. Aladdin? He didn't get you going?
Oh, he was cute, but no. But that guy was sitting there going, and then I would take off her fins, and I would put my, like, he was like really getting into it.
Yeah, he was, and I was right there with. You know what? Okay.
All right.
You never just dreamed that Buzz Lightyear
Did you?
would come up behind you with his spacesuit and grab you and just whisper in your ear, the little bubble shield would come up, and he'd say, "Everything's gonna be okay, Kevin, because I love you." And then his little jetpack would flap, and he'd go right in the stratosphere.
You said Kevin.
I did.
Finally, coming in at number
1.
Yes.
Today, that's right. Yeah. Yes, it is the iPhone keyboard.
Apple released a new instructional video today on how to use the iPhone's built-in touchscreen keyboard, and a lot of people who are used to, thumb tapping on their BlackBerries or their Trios, they've been a little put off by the touchscreen on the iPhone because there's no actual feedback.
Yeah, you
it's
can't
just
feel
a flat
it.
screen.
But of course, Apple's planned for this using what they call complex mathematics. The iPhone's keys actually get bigger as it predicts what word you're typing.
Let's say I was typing the word time in an email. I type T-I-M. Since there are no common words spelled T-I-M-R or T-I-M-W, iPhone creates a larger target zone over the letter E and shrinks the target areas for R and W.
It learns!
Yeah!
It's a phone that learns!
Don't patronize the iPhone.
Are you getting one?
Maybe. Like some of the new reviews mention that the keyboard is hard to use at first, which makes sense, but apparently after a week or so, your thumbs, look at that, be flying around the screen as fast as that.
Yeah.
Although,
but that's Steve Jobs. I mean.
No, that's the Andre the Giant hand model that they got. But keep in mind, it's still going to take you 2 minutes to load Amazon.com on Edge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. To get your daily viral fix, make sure to head on over to g4tv.com/AroundTheNet, and there you can also sign up for the Around the Net podcast.
Right now, though, it's time for the only news you need to know.
The new Die Hard movie. Is it gonna make a success in the box office? I mean, come on. It's Die Hard. Bruce Willis. But I want to know from you, Kevin and Olivia. I want to know your opinions. My opinion? Maybe. Mine doesn't matter at this point. It matters about you and what you're thinking.
Oh, baby, your opinion matters.
No, he's smart. It does not matter at all. But great lighting. Great lighting
Fantastically
back there.
lit. Great audio, too.
Yeah, Die Hard. What do you think? Going to be a big explosion?
Here's the thing. I was very excited when I saw the early trailers. I saw, you know, the cars flipping in tunnels and landing on other cars.
All right.
It's for whatever reason, and it's not that I'm not excited for the film. I love the Die Hard series. I actually like Bruce Willis. It's not on my radar or not on my list of things to do or see at the theaters.
Okay, what if I told you that Bruce Willis crawls through glass?
Like the first three.
Well, that just got me really excited, so I'm really excited to see it. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
All right, Charlie, thanks for the question, but right now we need to get our news on.
Well, that's right. It's actually time for the only news that you need to know. Here it is in the feed.
Thanks, guys. I'm Layla Kaylee, and it's time to start the feed. More reviews of Apple's iPhone are coming in, and these ones actually seem to like the new device. The Wall Street Journal said that while the iPhone had some flaws and missing features, overall it was, quote, a beautiful and breakthrough handheld computer. The journal sung the praises of the iPhone screen and said that while it got a few smudges, not a single scratch appeared during testing. The New York Times made similar criticisms, but also praised the iPhone's stellar web browser and ease of use. The Times said the phone was, quote, amazing but not perfect. As we get close to the iPhone's launch, we're learning more and more about what the phone will and won't have. Gizmodo posted an extensive list of the phone's missing features, which include a lack of flash support, no instant messaging, picture messages, video, or the ability to have songs as ringtones. What the iPhone will have at launch, however, is porn. Adult entertainment company Digital Playground announced they would have videos available for the iPhone when it launches this Friday. After much speculation, Nintendo has finally confirmed they want to give the Xbox Live Arcade a run for its money. Today, Nintendo announced the WiiWare channel, which will offer original downloadable games for the Wii. You'll be able to purchase them, just like Virtual Console titles, through the use of Wii points. But there is some bad news. Don't expect to see any games until 2008. Pricing and other specifics will be announced at a later date. After 100 episodes, one of the internet's most popular series is coming to an end. Tonight, Rooster Teeth will debut the 100th and final episode of Red vs. Blue. The popular Halo series has been running since 2003, with a team of 7 people and 3 Xboxes creating each show. Creator Michael Burns claims that the 15-minute finale will be their biggest episode ever. However, this isn't the end of all the characters. Rooster Teeth has confirmed they'll return for special one-off episodes. And finally, MySpace is going head-to-head against YouTube. MySpace is set to rename and relaunch its video sharing service as MySpace TV. It will serve as a standalone service and is being billed as a direct competitor to YouTube. This has been a long-awaited announcement and has been speculated since channels were introduced in May. MySpace TV will launch this Thursday. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed does not stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at g4tv.com. I am Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Layla. Now, for all the latest gaming news, there's only one place to go, and that's the Electronic Entertainment Expo,
it is.
or E3 as the hip kids call it.
This year's E3 will be more exclusive than ever, with its doors completely closed to the public, but you can still get in for all the latest because G4 will be there as the event's official broadcast sponsor.
We're going to take you inside the biggest unveilings at this exclusive week-long event and bring you live announcements from Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, everybody. You won't want to miss a thing as we check out all the brand new products and show you which games are going to be the next big thing.
That's right. Be sure to tune in to E307 Live, presented by Scion. G4's exclusive coverage starts July 10th. For more info, check out g4tv.com/E3. It's a whole week of it.
Whole week.
Whole week.
Right now we actually have to do that commercial thing, so don't stray too far. We're going to continue attacking
like
just
this?
a couple minutes. I will end you.
No, you
Well,
won't.
back.
More movies are becoming available.
Welcome back, guys. We are live on June 27th, and Kevin is ready to tackle the topic you guys care most about. Well, next to getting some. That's right. Stop.
Manhunt 2 might be MIA, but that doesn't mean the world of gaming is coming to an end. Now, so you can strangle someone later. Right now, it's time for a game break. Standing next to me right now, the sex appeal of the gaming industry, X-Play co-host Adam Sessler. Nice to see you, Adam.
It's nice to see you, Kevin. All right, now.
What, you didn't like the intro?
I love the intro.
You're welcome.
It's wonderful. Oh, here. There.
I'm uncomfortable.
All right, let's edify the laddies out there. All right, first up, the Entertainment Software Ratings Board has pulled the plug on multiple trailers for the upcoming action title Dark Sector. According to website Gaming Today, the creators of Dark Sector received a ruling from the ESRB stating that 2 official gameplay montages contained excessive or offensive content. The game's creators were asked to have the footage removed from both Gaming Today and Filefront as a measure to appease the ESRB. The sites complied and pointed out that this may have been the first time a trailer for a video game was removed from public viewing, despite having age gates and warnings posted, accessible for months now. Both trailers have already disappeared from multiple websites and even the Xbox Live Marketplace. So you don't have to be an idiot to recognize this might be connected to the controversy surrounding Manhunt 2 and the adults-only rating it received last week. Next up, we're squashing a rumor that originally found legs on the blog of Calling All Cars and God of War developer David Jaffe. The internet rumor was sparked last week when a few photos of an office space under construction were posted to Jaffe's blog, along with the tagline, "Coming soon." It was then assumed that the photos were of a new development studio that Jaffe was building to complete his departure from Sony. OneUp.com has since cleared up the situation by confirming that Jaffe is still employed by Sony. He does have plans to build a Utah-based game development studio with Incognito, independent of Sony, but he has no plans to move to Utah. I don't think he'd fit in. He's still cashing those Sony checks, and for now is making simple, downloadable games. And finally, GameSpot is reporting that StarCraft 2 will be playable for the first time at this year's BlizzCon. Demo stations will be set up at the convention for eager fans who can't wait to get a sample of the RTS action to come. In addition to a multiplayer preview of the game, show attendees will receive a special beta key for an upcoming Blizzard Entertainment game. Don't bother trying to purchase a ticket for the show. They're already sold out. So your best bet is probably to hop onto eBay and throw down a bid. If you do score a ticket, you should note that BlizzCon does take place August 3rd through 4th in Anaheim, California.
All right, Adam, let's talk about this Manhunt 2 thing, because you said, the Dark Sector footage being pulled might be related. Last week, Manhunt 2 got slapped with an AO rating. It was dropped from both the Nintendo Wii and the PlayStation 2. Do you really think these two are related?
Yes, I do. I think they're related to a couple other things. One of them is this is a political season. And video games were always the favorite whipping boy of how evil we become in the entertainment.
Convenient target, get you in with the parents.
Yeah, I do think that Rockstar was being provocative by having the Wii version of Manhunt 2. I think that they should have seen this coming. I don't think the rating is appropriate, but I think they should have seen this coming.
But I think you would agree that there are mature Wii gamers out there.
Oh, there are mature Wii gamers out there. I think the problem is that a lot of the arguments I've always had to try to defend are that games are murder simulators. Right. That's fine until you get to the Wii and you can actually do the garroting motion.
There is a cord in between the nunchuck and the Wii.
Yeah, we're in a very sensitive year. There have just been hearings up in the Senate about whether or not there's too much violence on television. Sure. I think the ESRB is being proactive.
So then, and quickly, is this just a temporary trend that's happening now because we're in this political season, or is this going to continue for years to come?
I think it's a strong question because we don't have an election until next November. So we can get into some very bad habits about how we're censoring games for the next year and a half that may be hard to break, even though we finally don't have to be running for office constantly.
All right, Adam, appreciate the insight, sir. Always a pleasure to have you here. That's it for Game Break, but the gaming never stops over at our little website. So head on over there, and while you're there, make sure you hit up the cheat sheet section with over 15,000 tips, tricks, and codes covering every platform since the Atari 2600. Just go to g4tv.com/cheats and get cheating.
The entire gadget world has a boner for